Rising Stars Challenge. Completely losing my track here. And this format is a little different. It's not World USA. It's not sophomore, freshman. It's Tamika versus Pau, right? Tamika Catchings and Pau Gasol. And this is rookie versus sophomore, though, right? This I actually said it's not rookie versus sophomore, but it still is, if I'm not mistaken, because on one hand you have Wemby's team with Wemby, Brandon Miller, Pajinski, Jaime Jaquez, Jabari Smith, Kason Wallace, Bilal Coulibaly. My lord. I said that name probably 7 times on Friday when we said the Wizards, and I got off the broadcast and went, how did I say that name so fluently that often? Yet I come on here, botch it immediately. On the other side, Vince Williams Jr., Scoot Henderson, Dyson Daniels, Keontae George, Keegan Murray, Jalen Duran, Jaden Ivey, and of course, Paolo Banchero at the top. So those are your Rising Stars team rosters for Friday night. And Franco, who do you have in this game?
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Team Tamika, or actually, I found my team, Team Jalen, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams.
Oh, there's
Benedict
more. There's
Mathurin,
way more.
Shaedon
There's four teams. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Derek Lively, Jordan Hawkins, Walker Kessler, and Jeremy Sochan. I think that roster is huge. I mean, I think what are they gonna do? I think they're gonna have to run. You're gonna run Chet at the 3, but yeah, I think Team Jalen's probably the best built team.
Yeah, completely forgot about Team Jalen. Hold up, Ian, right before you go, real quick. Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Benedict Mathurin, Shaedon Sharp, Derek Lively, Walker Kessler, Jordan Hawkins, and Jeremy Sohan, all laced on a team together as well. Amoni Bates, Mac McClung, Alondis Williams, Oscar Tshiebwe, Tyler Smith, Ron Holland, Matthijs Bozelis, and Izan Almansa. That's also a roster as well. So just
that's
to
G League Ignite team.
That's the G League team. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of high on Team Pau. Team Pau has Victor Wembanyama, Brandon Miller, Brandon Pazimski, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., Kason Wallace, and Bilal Coulibaly. Low-key, Team Pau's looking kind of nice right now.
What is the split for this? So they have the G League team. Do they have?
Yeah. So Team Detlef is all the G League players. Team Jalen, Tamika, and Pau, I think they all did like a draft, and they all like drafted who they wanted on their teams.
Okay, at first I was like, wait a minute, is this rookie sophomore? Because at the top you see, okay, Ivy, Banchero, Miller, Wembanyama on the NBA site, right? Then you go down, and you're like, wait a minute, there's no rhyme or reason.
So this is why I say bring back.
And then it's right. But this competition is always interesting because it's a question of who is going to show up, who's going to shoot the most threes, who's going to actually care. Because this is a competition, it is bracket, right? They're facing each other, and there is somewhat of a competitive nature to these guys to want to do well at All-Star Weekend. And no, it's not going to be that intense, but in this situation, give me Banchero's team. Give me Paolo Banchero's team. I don't care which situation we're in, whether it's regular season, All-Star Weekend, playoffs. Give me Banchero's team, because I believe that man one day, we're going to be talking about him as a rival to the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference, because he's already there, folks. In his second year, he's coming. He's truly coming. I don't think enough people are paying attention to the Orlando Magic, the type of season they're having, but Paolo Banchero is becoming a player I look at and go, man, if I have him on my roster, we're going to have a chance. We are going to have a chance. And that's why I'm going to pick Team Tamika. in the Rising Stars Challenge on Friday night. Give me Boncaro's team. Anytime you have Boncaro
Well,
on your
we
roster, I think you have a chance.
we all went 3 different directions.
Yeah, I don't trust the G League team. The G League team
Yeah,
never
no,
normally does
Team
well.
Detlef, I don't think is the greatest idea. I think that should just be like those players should be in the G League All-Star game instead. But
Which JD Davison from the Celtics is going to be there?
oh, he is.
So you guys don't
He
believe in a team with Izan Almansa or
I mean,
The fact that you can't
Edson
even
Jose
pronounce
Davis?
half the team, I don't have too many high
and the
hopes on it.
players that I know, like I know Imani Bates is a highlight reel player, great G League player. I think maybe one day could find himself getting some minutes on the back end of someone's roster in the NBA. But Mac McClung is really a showboat player. Like I think this team was selected from overtime.com.
No, I was thinking that, okay, this is like having Jordan Walsh in a Rising Stars competition if you're going to put Imani Bates in there. Now, I will disclaim Imani Bates is maybe a little bit better than Jordan Walsh right now, but Imani Bates, Jordan Walsh, they're both essentially two-way players. You're putting a two-way player in this matchup with other names such as Jordan Hawkins, such as Paulo Boncaro, Victor Wembanyama, Brandon Miller, future stars or great role players rather in this league as well, depending on who I just named there. And the other team, it's certainly interesting to showcase these names in this way because on one hand, they could go out there, compete, surprise everybody, and you never know. Teams are watching this type of event and they go, "Oh, wait a minute, who is Tyler Smith? Oh wait, Ron Holland. Haven't been watching much of him. Maybe I need to pay more attention to him, or maybe we should have him on our radar a little bit more." Or it could go the other way where this is supposed to be a showcase event for these players, and then all of a sudden it's, I'm not really feeling Imani Bates. I'm not really feeling Tyler Smith out there too much. So Rising Stars Challenge, a little interesting considering the stipulations put in place this season. We could see the G League team win considering they're more competitive coming in theoretically or supposed to be than all of the NBA teams and players who are drafted high and already have nice NBA contracts, even though they might be on the rookie deals. Still pretty nice deals today in the NBA if you land a rookie contract. Some of these other guys, they might not be on those deals. Maybe there is more competitive nature to come out and actually compete, and we might see the G League team walk away with this.
What's up, guys? If you like that clip, you can watch more of us right here, or you can join us live right after every single Celtics game on the Celtics Talk Weekly Postgame Show.